Okay, so there are some brands uh, who have it in their DNA to kind of remain young. Now, a brand, for example, who is got an explorer archetype, he has absolutely no other choice but to remain young because he's to constantly be exploring. Or there are brands who are in certain categories, for example, denim category. Now, a denim brand cannot really age. The third kind of a brand who's blessed to be kind of evergreen and ever youthful is a brand that is targeted towards youth. But okay, so these are brands which naturally remain young. Now let's look at what are the kind of tips that other brands can follow to remain young. And I think the first big thing is to be able to reinvent yourself. And in this context, if I look at MTV, MTV, started with their Western music. It was a Western music channel. It moved on to being Desi Cool. They moved from being a music channel to a youth channel. In fact, they got more into reality shows because those were the kind of programs that the youth of today were, digging. So a perfect example of, reinventing themselves. So that's one tip. The second I would think is brands who stay in the news. Again, if you look at Amul, the fact that it has this whole area of always being in topical news keeps the brand young, because whether it's the old people or the young people, they're constantly looking at what is Amul, up to now next. So that's one brand which again has the magical formula of remaining young. And third, I would think is that brands who don't necessarily take themselves too seriously, like Old Spice, these are brands again that remain young. So yes, I would think these are some tips and tricks, because I believe age is just a number. So pretty much like how it's in the case of human beings, surround yourself with young ideas, and have enough young spirits and young minds in your organization, and you remain young.